Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the GLL Wingman Series 9, and we have just 4 games remaining tonight. 2 on Miramar and 2 on Erangel, and then we are done, and we will crown a new Wingman champion, or champions technically. $20,000 as well go their way, 10,000 second place at the moment. W-Clicks keep on winning.
Somehow they just make it work. I mean, that's certainly
1 kill. Despite the fact they were dead center and everybody was dying like left, right, center with them. And actually, in fairness, they were taking shots at them, but they just weren't getting the kills secured.
They just couldn't do much about it. I mean, they're throwing so many nades out towards that church as well. It just nothing really connected, and then they just couldn't quite get the kills. It seemed like everyone underneath them kind of shot at everyone as they came in. It was just it was an absolute mess, really.
We're still waiting for a couple of players to join the server. I think there's just 1 remaining, so hopefully they'll be in there in a second, so we can get things underway. We'll have the points on your screen in a second as well, but I can tell you that it was joint 11 points. The 2 top teams, which was Red Canids. I don't know what version of the name they're using, but it was Rusty Zera.
That's right.
In there that had the big play towards the end with his teammate. Different teammate today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different teammate today. The other Red Canids player. Obviously, there's 4 of them because everybody's taking part from Red Canids. Why can I not see it? Raspu had the big play towards the end there.
Yep.
Solid stuff. Love it.
Yes.
Love it. And he got them all. He killed them all.
Yeah.
And then he realized, he's like, I need to get to the center of the blue. I've got 27 hit points. There's some asshole upstairs healing, isn't there?
Yeah,
and it's just like, Seals is like,
there was 2 of them. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And I think even so, I don't think they need to heal upstairs because he was dead anyway. Like he had 10 HP and the circle wasn't even on the dot yet. So
yeah. He just take a 1 blip from the blue and it would have took him down. But
exactly. Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. Love to see a Lost Owners finish though. It's been a long time since I've actually had that, so happy to see it. So what can we wish for next? The islands. You're going to the islands. Yay! That's what we want. I think that's maybe been a bit too hopeful. We can only have 1 and then not the other, which means we're going to have the phase circle finish. That's coming next, right?
And Dieter probably after that one or something.
Yeah, well, we don't care because we've done that.
Yeah, exactly.
This is our last game of the weekend! And then Toby and Sade's going to be taking over in a few. Someone can have to wake them up upstairs. Fast asleep on the couch. Literally, the second I got up, Saint was just like, on the couch straight away. It's like, I'm going to take over. Get some sleep. We're just seeing the finish now. There is a 10-minute delay. Obviously, you guys can't have cheating online, so we're going to have the 10-minute delay to make it fair. We are waiting for Vinny's teammate, I think, at the moment.
We're starting though, so he's no chance to get in. Tough stuff.
Tough stuff. Too late. Nope. Snooze, you lose.
Exactly.
We didn't even get the points.
No. Well, we'll get it. Leaderboard. Soon.
Soon, trademark, soon.
Soon TM.
Soon.
All right.
We do have the countdown and the time. There's plenty of time to go.
It's fine.
Once it gets there. Why do I keep getting these bits of fluff flying through the air? I keep having to just like get them drifting around my eye.
That's the producers.
That's it.
Slam on the floor.
Actually, to be fair, they're about 3 stories up, so it's not quite just upstairs. It'd have to kick that floor pretty damn hard. Come down on our heads. We're down in the dingy basements at the moment. It's not that dingy though.
No,
there's a massive motorbike over here. I don't know whose it is.
No idea.
It's quite new. It looks dead new and fancy. Someone's bike. It's Nicholas' fancy bike. Oh, Nicholas is. Okay. What is this? Plane path. We'll have a look at it in a second. Noble actually ended up with the most points because they had the 7 kills in there. So they actually got ahead despite the fact that W-Click won it. We got 3 teams. Hakeshin in there with Taylor J. Pack Caps as well, 11 points. So wow. AWD, so they fell behind 7 points obviously to 11 points. So W-Click continued to gain those points. Another 4-point lead over their opponents. But Noble, good turn up for them. Hakashin, that's going to put them back up a little bit. They were, I think, 10th place. At one point they won game number 1. So where does this leave us overall? In the grand scheme of things, with just 4 games to go. W-Click, 66 points. Wow. They lead again. AWD, 50 points just behind them. Bruxo in there, 46 points. Rats on 43. XD, 38. And Hakashi, as I say, they move up the board into 36 and 6th place. So keep your eyes. W-Clicks, they're not the highest kill leaders so far. It is actually AWD that's got the kills, 26 kills. That is Stab and Reload doing some work.
Yeah, definitely. It's impressive to see that the you know, the placement points as well. 42 there. They just consistently
Something
time again just get
something
in there.
clearly lacking from Sonic's Black. They have 22 kills. They're only 4 kills behind on the second place team. They're equal with first place team, but they have 4 placement points.
Yeah, there's something definitely.
So
missing there.
while I love the aggression of Tiggleton, it needs to be matched by the
rotations and
maybe the rotations or the discipline to make it into those final placement points as well.
Yeah,
I don't know. This is a horrible playing path though. Very similar and more to the point, gives a massive chance of islands, this one.
Yeah, I mean, we slept last game, but then, you know, we got the...
we got Los Leones. I'm not going to play Los Leones again. I'll take it. I'll take it. Or we can go down to Los Higos. You know,
that would be
I'm not
nice
picky.
One. Exactly, yeah.
It does mean we're not going to get a phase circle.
In fact, this is actually further.
Yeah, this is further over,
Because the last one was right over Bendito, wasn't it? So this one's even further towards Ireland, so even more of a chance. It's, Andy and Psycho, they're going straight for Impala. They won that island circle, that's for sure.
Going for the island circle.
Yeah.
Getting the boats secured early.
They're ready for it. Which, I commend them for that. That's good stuff.
Start down. SKS in hand, going looking for Fudge. Around the side, Fudge is holding the angle, gets the spray. No helmets, of course, involved in this. No armor, no nothing. And that's a simple double for Fudge. What a great start. As he takes down, really?
I don't know
takes down Wildcard Fudge on kickstart there with a cheeky teabag, indeed.
Yeah, that's exactly my my expression. It's the circle. It's a Bendita one. It's a Graveyard Bendita.
Oh no, Lamp's gone as well. Zoid mate's left alone.
Yeah, it looks like they dropped with them in Minas. So that's some
nice
unlucky stuff. Yeah, it's got the what is that? It's not the Joker's girlfriend or whatever it is.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I can't remember what her name is. Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. That's it. Yeah, that's her hair. Stolen it. But Kevin as well. Kevin's pretty close to Kill Demo. Just what I think it was Kill Demo. Just took out Zoid's teammate Lampalot. They're both there actually. It looks like Wizards. Yeah, Wizards and Kevin. There's 3 teams in Minas. It's not something you see every day.
Pome's actually in the game as well for Singularity.
Is he moving?
He's in the game.
Oh, here we go.
It's only took him 2 games to join us.
Finally.
Finally in there.
Better late than never, I suppose. Vinny though. Let's take down HNK1. That is somewhere on the map.
And fists him.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does.
Tony V and Wooly, that's an interesting strat. I think it's safe to say Tony was possibly AFK in the drop.
Yeah, you could be right there.
He's just like, I'm all right. I'm in Higos. There's loads of loot. Loads of loot down here.
When there is, to be fair, you know, there's probably a fair few amount of vehicle spawns as well. They're not too far from the circle either, so it's okay. It's not too bad. But there's a lot of people already in the circle. You know, it's the same thing as last game, really. And I mean, it's kind of attributed to the playing path, I think, where everyone's kind of gone either center or west because they can't really go east because it was pretty close to the eastern side. But BL. He knows his Latam friend in Raspu is sharing this compound with him. I don't think Raspu knows either, though.
I'm not sure they're friends either.
No.
Oh.
Well, they won't be now.
Oh, no, into the car. Oh, that's just about the worst shooting I've ever seen. Raspu, there's a nade coming your way, but he sees it, and he's just going to back away from that one. So, yeah, Bruxo, I think they're up into 3rd or 4th now, Bruxo. So with Raspo coming in, this is a real big chance for the Red Canids boys to really deliver. And Latam in general is delivering in duos, with obviously W-Clicks in 1st place at the moment. Yeah,
they're definitely doing super well, and it's good to see. It's very nice to see. They obviously had a decent showing at PGC as well. So definitely improved in terms of a region overall, I think.
Who was the highest placed MPL team at the end?
Oof. Don't ask me.
Was it Tempo?
I don't actually think it was. I felt like it was Lazarus?
It wasn't Lazarus. Lazarus
No?
Lazarus did terrible in the finals.
Oh, okay.
They did well to get there, but then they did bad in the finals. From remember, I
might have been
I feel like it was Tempo.
Yeah, you could be right there. Which is expected, although still unexpected in terms of how badly they did. Should have. I mean, the pride of MPL. You think they'd do a bit better, but
They did great in all the qualifiers. So in their home, as you'd expect, they're literally playing in the same stadium they played in the entire year. So they did well in the groups and the qualifiers and stuff. But it wasn't. The finals didn't quite work out for the Americas.
No, exactly.
As they expected. I will get back to you on that one.
Roger that.
Genesis, of course, and then Tempo.
Oh yeah.
So Genesis in tied for 4th. And
well.
Tempo 7th, and WClick were tied in 7th with Tempo.
That's a nice show.
No, that's not
Genesis.
right. That's not right. That's right. That's just one match. That's not right.
That's probably
that's not bloody right. That's not right. Not having that. I'm not having that.
That's wrong. That's the one.
Wrong, but I do think it was. No. This is this overall?
One, yeah.
So it's the Rumblers in 8th then.
Oh, Rumblers.
And then Genesis. Right. I knew Genesis were up there.
Yeah.
Because they had a good couple of games, but Rumblers in 8th place and Genesis in 9th.
That's nice to see. Rumblers, yeah. No, I honestly I forget that Rumblers were even there, which is bad.
15th. Tempo were 14th. I was way off with that one.
Oh well.
They were actually the worst MPL team.
Oof. Oh, oof. That's an oof as well.
Yeah, I think PEL redeemed itself a wee bit by getting FaZe in 2nd place and Navi and TSM 6th and 7th because we were looking bad for a while throughout those knockout stages. Apart from TSM were loving life in all the groups, and then they actually didn't work for them in the finals. Bless them.
Yeah, that's a real shame. I thought they at least do well. I mean, I had my pick'ems as FaZe TSM and Lazarus is like an off pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? But none of them worked out. I didn't get the skins, so I'm pretty pissed about that one.
I mean, anyone that voted against Gen G, I gotta be honest. FaZe, Gen G, and 4AM. It's like they literally are the big 3 from the regions.
Well, the thing is, like, Gen G had such a bad. They didn't do very well in the PKL season either.
Yeah.
And then they come in and they do badly in the groups, and then in the semis they did badly, and then
suddenly they turn up when it counts.
I'm just like, oh God, are you serious?
The fact is, you don't win a tournament in group stages.
No, you don't.
It's a simple fact that you learn from many esports so many times. So especially Counter-Strike. So many times with Counter-Strike, you'd see teams struggling through sort of group systems, Swiss Robin systems, which is why the BO1s were always so horrible.
Yeah.
You'd have the groups or double elims. Always much better, but you'd see them struggle, and then suddenly they obviously find their rhythm and pile on through and get to the finals and have these mad tournaments.
Yeah, it's the same with FaZe, I suppose, in a sense as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they did exactly that. But, anyway, back to Wingman though. There's some action going on. There's actually quite a bit of action going on. To be fair, Sharky, he's found out Psycho.
It's the Bendita crater. Everybody's sort of angling for that position because it is kind of in and around the center, and obviously the little shack, the house that Noble's in further down. Yeah, there's no way.
What was that, Sharky? Come on, that was a weak arm. I'm not gonna lie. Blimey, but he's got to heal up now. Maybe the pressure was too much for him from either.
Okay, he's going again. He's going again. Here we go.
He's going to try it. He sees the smoke. Yes, the smoke.
I think he took a back step as he threw that, so it's always going to slow things down, but in the end, the shots will do it for him.
Yeah, there we go. They both go out, and Noble still sitting pretty in their compound further north. And, the circle's about to shift. We'll see where that goes. 20 on the south side with his teammate, Willie. They still haven't made their way in. They've got a pretty sort of free rotation. Nonetheless, depends on where this goes, though. Pride Valley, they're far west on the western side. They're not outside the blue, but they're still just on the edge. And that's a thing. That's a logo. And it shifts northeast.
Wilhelm, I'm disappointed. We've been on Miramar, and we've had I would say probably close to about 12 maps of Miramar by now. I've still not seen Jeebas on the wall.
Oh yeah, the Hulk Jesus.
Yeah, Hulk Jesus.
Yes, that's good. Yeah, because
I normally get flashes of him, but I feel maybe maybe
think
Wilhelm's a little rusty.
That's usually X, isn't it? Right? There's that as well, yeah.
I reckon he has a bind for that. I don't think he it didn't take him very long to find it.
X puts binds on all the smiley faces and the burgers and stuff around Merrimack. He binds them to his numbers every time. Like, that's some commitment right there. That's some commitment. I like it. It's the circle obviously has shifted north, and everyone's making their way on through. Dream West taking a few shots at Taylor J. Doesn't look too healthy. Neither does that car, I don't think. Keenan gets a knock onto Kalnick's elsewhere. That's actually on the southwestern side, on the previous center of the circle, just south of Graveyard.
And that's going to finish it. So, kill for Keenan. That's I got stole by Capitan.
That's a big old yoink. That is. That's from the western side of Minas Gerais.
I was just about to say that's going to give you their 23rd kill, but nope. Vinny's on his own. He's the only man. His teammate didn't connect. Kind of left him the Pia. Putty Cuddy getting covered down. Stab. Oh, Stab's gone down. That's big news. AWD. Zoidmate with the molly. Catching him off guard. Ooh. Hasn't been finished. Now he has. So Stab's gone. And that's a massive advantage for WClick. Where are they, in fact?
Center circle. Just
of course they are.
Yeah. Pommy. 10-0.
And it's a WClick in Minas Gerais as well. So, Pommy, it's good to see you connected to the server, son. Let's see if you can land the shots. Knows the nade's coming his way. Gets the little rotate, and now he should have him dead to rights. Oh, 4 hit points. A little bit of panic, but Raspu and Rusty Zero up on the hill.
Oh, this could be bad. Yeah, I mean he's on his own essentially in this area anyway. Oh no, that's his north actually. Oh, Pommy
missed the shot. Yeah. Pommy gets the heel off.
And then Prezas, his teammate, just over there as well. Pommy taking more shots from Rusty Zero. There's no cover there.
Yeah, he's gone.
Well, we're out the server again, unfortunately.
And go back AFK. So good. Nice push from Ali Reeve. Didn't expect the second teammate to be in there, though, I don't think. And that's unfortunate with the bars. Damax is going to try and push this one.
Only hindsight, though. He does have...
It's not too much of a problem when you're this close.
No. Exactly. I mean, to be honest with you, they're like... Only hindsight, actually... Oh, no.
That was dirty. That was dirty, Waldo. Oh, my word.
No.
Cheeky headshot behind the box. Nice rotate. His teammate's lost his helmet, though, so Sharky's going to have to try and find something else to put on his head. Lots of players outside in the blue at the moment, by the way.
Well, yeah. I was going to say, actually, the red dot increases the ADS time as well. So
yes, that's true.
Reduces the ADS time. So it is actually technically better to have a red dot than an
if you want to ADS at that range. You could just hip fire that close.
That's also true, yeah. It's, again, inconsistency. I feel like you want ADS most of the time, really. Just, as long as you're confident with it. But it has centered, pretty much donated, right?
I'm happy. Look, Minas Gerais, that's a good finish. I'm happy with this at the moment. We'll see where it goes. Taylor, you just got reversed over by your teammate. Oh, no, actually, it's just the vehicle flip. The good old buggy.
Oopsie.
He's not going to retire on that one, so...
he's miles out of the blue as well.
It's going to be a bit of a run. He left the first aid for him, so he's going off for a vehicle now. Yeah. Singularity making their way in. The Rats are also working their way into the circle, but they have to swing it wide. Wooly and Tony V, my God, they've had a monster rotate. They're coming on the El Azahar road. Now, bearing in mind, they dropped on Los Higos, so they've had some monster rotating.
That's a nice spot to have, actually. You've got easy access to the hill, well, to the sort of the slope south of them. But after that, it's pretty open.
They're going to get Balefrost and Vegas come up behind them on the road, though.
Yeah.
So Wooly in the car at the moment if he's ready and waiting to go. Penta picked off by Tiggleton. That's a long ranger. And Keenan and Tiggleton at the moment looking good for placements. We'll see, though. Long way to go. 23 still up and running. But they are working their way into the circle, and they have a pretty easy entrance at the moment.
Getting some pot shots. It's Cherry Poppins goes past.
That would have been an impressive shot.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past Tiggleton to make those shots anyway. Prezas, his teammate has gone down, which is Pommy, and now he's on his lonesome in Graveyard. He's got Red Cannon's just to his south as well. So we'll see how that works. But this next circle, this full circle now with the what is it, the direct center sort of rocks just north of Minas where Kill Demo is, it has to shift away from there. And I don't know where it's going to go, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a center point, it really could be anywhere.
I'm not exactly sure. So, yeah, south, north, I think that's the only options, really. Either way.
South or west. West has probably got the most land available, but I haven't seen too many circles that direction.
No, and I don't think it can really end on these parts.
They used to. They used to back in the old day. Yeah, I remember the phase fight on that rocks with I think it was TSM, if I'm not mistaken,
right,
many moons ago.
That is very true. Yeah, so I'll have to see where that goes. But meanwhile, Belfrost has got Tony V and Wooly's number down on that compound there. Meanwhile, the rats outside the circle take a lot of damage.
Yeah, Penta. Sorry, not Penta. Pride's got a little bit of work to do to try and get out of that one with the smoke down. Yaxley gone. Sub-Zero gone.
They're out of it. Pride is making his way on through. I don't know what he's going to do.
Oh no, they're going straight in towards Tony V and Wooly.
Oh no.
There's nowhere for him to go there.
Yeah, Valet's still alive actually on the northern side, so he's still there. Pride had to send it, but...
Pack caps eventually got finished, so Tiggleton getting him down. That means Taylor J's left alone. Meanwhile, Kodak has got himself the one. Vinny, the solo. So, first kill for... And then where are they going to go here? Look at that, they're centered up already.
Yeah.
Kodak and Silzin, they're so good at centering.
He's in a shack, chilling. Placing points coming in, rolling in, I should say. And, yeah, the circle obviously shifted away from Minas. I'm not sure if this is what we expected. Keenan, Taylor J goes down. That's Hakashin.
Oh, this is not good. Harold's got them both completely caught out here. Raspu and Rusty Zera. And he's going to go for the flush. Should be able to get it. Yeah, that's going to be an easy one. Raspu down, but he hasn't managed to get the flush down. He's had to step away. Realizing, obviously, Rusty Zera should be aiming, but Tiggleton gets involved and takes him down.
Yeah, that's from the western side, that. Far west. Rusty Zera just trying to get as much cover as he can from Tiggleton and Keenan.
I think it was Cream Capitan that was hitting him. I don't know where from.
Right. From the south side here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's up on the hill. He's up on the hill, yeah.
He's got lots of vision on this area. This is the perfect spot actually to sort of have massive eyes on all of this area here. So if you're out here and Capitan's up top there, you're pretty much screwed.
Well, it all plays into WClick's hands. Relo is still alive. We did lose Stab a lot earlier, but Relo is pretty central as well. So looking to get as many placement points as they can. Keenan, nice shot once again. The second he just shows himself out of that smoke. They still have a bit of work to do. They're outside, just working right in the edge of the circle at the moment. Keenan Tiggleton, 4 kills and counting, but they are into the 16. Remember, they've only got 4 placement points in total, so this could be a big game for them.
Yep, definitely not quite there yet. Cherry popping in the only real, I guess the only compound on the western side, really. It looks like if Tiggleton and Keenan push in there, then that should be a fairly easy kill and a free compound to take. Whether they can get over there with Capitan and Rusty Zero to their south is another thing. Yeah,
there's the big hillside that Capitan is on, which if he were to peek, well, obviously he would silhouette quite heavily, but should be able to give him vision. But I think Keenan and Tiggleton could get up to Cherry Poppins' compound. I think it's within their capabilities.
Yep.
We'll see where this circle does go, though, because it's still quite open. Obviously, the crossroads. We've seen it finish where Loki and Co are on this Cherry Poppins compound up on this crossroads a couple of times. So I wouldn't be surprised if it does pull up to the north. But you know what? After the last match in Los Leones, what do we know?
Yeah.
Talking about silhouetting.
Ooh, yeah. That's a lot of shots onto Capitan. Makes him back off the ridge there, which is good pressure. He has got to heal up.
You saw Cherry Poppins there.
Oh, yeah.
Keenan.
Okay. So he knows at least that there's a player in that compound. Circle does kind of center up exactly onto Kodak and Sills and Shaq there. So they're looking pretty damn good already still. And that compound also with Cherry popping in, that's looking mighty fine as well.
Yeah, I think that's where Keenan and Tiggleton need to move. That's what they're looking at.
Definitely.
Red Canids as well. BB. All the top teams at the moment are within this circle. Capitan taking shots once again onto Tiggleton and Keenan. Vegas has found a Gila. That was over on the northeastern area. Any trolls in chat gone down? Lots of trolls in chat, no doubt, at this stage. Lots of love for chat, though. Lots of love.
Yeah.
Victor and Fudge, the Noble Boys, they're going to have to get their booties moving there on the far side of the blue. Balefrost looking for the headshot, but he can't find it. Gets caught out. Big tag comes in on him. Vegas trying to help out, but he gets hit as well. Ganyahan with some quick fire action as Raspu's got Tiggleton down. They still haven't made it into that warehouse yet. No,
they're still just a bit outside as well. And I mean, Raspu looks like he popped up and then, got the knock and then proned again. They're just not moving at all, it seems. And looks like Capitan has to back off of that that southern hill as well for now. But he does have another one towards his east, so he should be okay for now, just to stay there.
Ooh, Silzin just got Cherry popping down. That opens up the warehouse compound, and Keenan and Tiggleton can move on to that one now. They're not going to know that obviously it's free now, but they will have seen the kill feed. And I don't think they've done any damage with Cherry Poppins or Penta yet, so...
No.
We'll see. There is a Rusty Zero down. Which Team Capitan's finally got. That's a lot of taps. Raspu doesn't get hit though, but Capitan's working still the angles on this hillside. Quite freely taking shots, but look at El Presas. He's sneaking in behind Nehibol on that warehouse on the hillside. And they are not being silent about being here, so they could get caught off guard completely from behind.
Yeah, this could ruin their whole game. And again, I mean, Capitan's completely distracted by the red cannons in the field there. Keenan and Tiggleton, meanwhile, have actually pushed into the compound that the Cherry Poppins previously held.
Yes, Goody going down. That is the 5th place team, so they've just been picked off. Brisas does get Nehibol down. So Brisas strikes that singularity, and now suddenly Capitan's realised, and that frees up the Red Canid boys. So Raspu and Rusty Zero can all move up, and they're instantly moving around the circle. They're going to use this as their advantage. The second they saw that kill feed light up, now Vegas goes down. Zoidmate picked up as well. So yeah, getting themselves a quick double there on 2 solo players, and we're down to 10 teams.
Yeah, the circle's actually shifted northeast as well. So Kodak Selzen, they've got a lot of gatekeeping to do. They have Tiggleton, Keenan, red cannons as well. I mean, meanwhile, actually, Selzen picks off one of them, so that should be a flush coming in. There we go, does get that. And,
and that's caught out Raspu as well. Tiggleton getting us 5th kill and counting, as they're up to, what, 27 kills, I think now, or 28 maybe, somewhere around there. They're really clocking up the kills, and this is going to be possibly their best placement finish, but as you say, they've got a bit of work to do to get in. Now, the problem is, they're coming up against the #1 team at the moment, which is Kodak and Silzin, sitting in that shack and been happily taking shots on everyone.
Yeah, they're sitting pretty in that shack for sure. And Civil looking out for Chris in there. That's an easy flush. Gets that one. That was actually a steal, it looks like, as well. So a free kill going the way of Lazarus. Noble. They had a good game last game. We'll see if they can come back on that one and do it again.
4 kills and counting. They're going to push on down. Placement points for Relo. They're still trying to keep in there. Remember, it is 10,000 for 2nd place, and that's where AWB, which is Stab and Relo, sit right now. Those nades, they're going to have the legs soon enough. The second one will trickle down onto Toady. Fudge will find him and finds another. I think that's 6 kills for Fudge now. He's racking them up in this match.
That's absolutely huge, yeah. I mean, they have a pretty free side towards the northeast as well. I mean, apart from obviously Lazarus, Relo, but they have the high ground as well. So this could be a pretty easy sort of peak if they can make it over without looting too much. See if they can cap the Lazarus boys.
It's a tricky pass here, Brisas. He knows he's got one pushing him. Seed Scream sees him, can't go in the open because, I mean, look, he's got no cover. Where's he going to go to? He's going to try and push down the rocks, and Cream Capitan instantly shoots him the second he hits that road. The tarmac is not your friend. Now it's Tiggleton and Keenan that are in trouble. They're trying to make it towards the little toll booth, but Tiggleton will get caught out. The blue is pushing them, so there's no reviving, really, no time for it. We are in phase 6, and it's going to be down to Keenan to move. He's going to try and get his teammate up, but it's not going to happen. The blue's on him, so it's all on Keenan now. And he's in trouble. He gets tapped up. Silzin doing work. W-clicks, they've been quite proactive from this shack that they've been in since around about phase 3. Quick double.
Oh, wow. There we go.
I mean, the pre-fight, you can only go left or right. Exactly. He's going to have to heal up, and he's going to be on Civil in the end. that will find him. So now it's the battle of the north. Hello, Kodak's just got a bike out.
Yeah.
Kodak has just pulled a bike out, so they're going proactive here. They want to go looking. I think maybe a car or a bike, I'm not too sure. They know they have to deal with Capitan down the south side.
Yeah, once they do, they should have that whole southern side to themselves. Yeah, they had that bike.
They had a car and a bike in there, so right. So they are ready to move. So they're looking for this next circle, but look in the north. Fudge and Victor, they're looking to try and get over the hillside. Silzin's got Capitan pinned out on the south side. Relo is still in there. He needs to go huge here to try and keep the points flowing, to keep within range of 3 games to go. Kodak's down.
Yeah, that was Capitan from the south again. They tried to pin him down, but Kodak overextended out outside of the shack.
Oh, he's got a nade. He's got a nade. He might have the legs on this one. That's going to take Kodak down, I think. It's going to bounce off to the left. So, yeah, you got to learn your angles there, mate.
Yeah.
Where are you going to throw it? You know it's going to spin off to the left if you don't hit the angle correct. Purdy Curdy got Noble pushing him. It's going to be Fudge that he sees first. Victor over the other side. He's getting double pushed where he needs the support of his teammate. Uncivil's further back, and Fudge just takes him down. Uncivil hadn't got to the ridgeline in time, and his teammates gets double pushed at the rock.
Yeah, and Civil's going to hold off the push here as well. Flush comes out onto Purdy Cuddy. He smokes off his back to make sure he can actually maybe
Capitan's right on them. Capitan, Silzen stuck him down. Capitan had pushed right up onto their shack as he got the heel off. So now they can move. They've got this freedom down south to move up, and that's what Silzen doing. He's on his bike and he's moving around. Going to get straight up. They're going to come up behind Uncivil at the moment. So you can see they're just the other side of that ridge line, and Uncivil instantly hears that vehicle coming.
That can actually help out Uncivil. Really goes down as well. That's the second place team. They're
and this is WClick's just stretching the lead again. They did it in the last game. They're doing it again. I was just about to say there's a massive shadow passed over, a crate given to WClicks in the final circle. Would you believe it? It's all on Noble. 5 kills and counting for WClick. So they're already looking at 11 more points. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, AWE, I don't think they had any kills. So all they get is 4th place placement points, which is just the 5. Maybe even 4, actually. No, it's 5. It's 5 for 4th.
So, yeah, it's just a 2v2 now with
so WClick are going to stretch at least 6 points over them.
Yeah.
That's, again, and that's going to be a 20-plus point lead. 20-plus point lead that WClicks have got now with 3 games to go. It is a mega performance from Silzen and Kodak. And it's so many times they've been down to 1 player and they've pulled it off, whether it be Silzen or whether it be Kodak. They've managed to pull off that solo play. And this is ballsy. This is ballsy. Kodak takes the fire, but Silzen gets up to the shack with a vehicle. No, he's been taken down. Good work from Noble. Fudge, he has been racking up the kills. 6 kills and counting for Fudge alone. 8 for the team, and it's all on Kodak now. He's the man they're trying to find for WClicks. They don't care about losing. It's all about taking that fight and seeing if they can get 1 more kill to flush. It's $20,000 that they are chasing, which will be massive for WClick.
Yeah, Kodak trying to flank around the northern side here. Silzen has been flushed out. Looks like Victor knows. Is he going to go for the blue play? Yeah, there we go. He's going to just kill himself.
Denying it.
Makes sense. So Fudge and Noble taking 9 kills in that game with the chicken dinner.
A 19-point win for Noble. Yeah. That's pretty good. And as you mentioned, they had a good game in the last matchup as well. Fudge was getting a lot of kills in Los Leones. So, interesting finish. It does open things up. And more importantly, that first place is looking golden. They're going to have a nightmare of a final couple of games. 6th place for Tiggleton and Keenan. I think their best placement points so far as well. I think it's 4 points. Is it 3 or 4? 4 or 6th place. I think it's 4. It's 10, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4. Yeah.
Right.
So this was Fudge. This is where it all started. He got the double kill.
Oh, that's right.
On wildcards. And yes. And yes.
That did happen.
Yes. And he wins the game, ironically.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, that's just like styling as well. Style points, but Pommy, not quite hitting his mark there. It's well done. That was a nice little play as well, just to get the angle through the box. It's another decent game from Sonic's Black there. I don't know. I think they got a few placement points from that.
Yeah, absolutely.
There were kills as well to boot. So.
That's what I say, 6th place, and I think it was about 6 kills, 5 or 6 kills. So
that's right.
Good points for them. It's going to put them up towards the top 5. They were around about 11th, 10th, 11th, somewhere around there. So We were talking about the fact they did need the placement points. They've got the kills. I think they're maybe one of the highest kill leaders at the moment. I think while WClicks are the only team ahead of them at the moment because they just picked up 8 in that last game, maybe 5 or 6, maybe 7, I'm not too sure. Either way, we're going to go to a break. That is us done. When we come back, it's going to be the gruesome twosome of Toby and Saints. They're going to take you through to the final 3 rounds. 1 more on Miramar, 2 on Aragal to crown the champions of GLL Wingman. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time, but don't go anywhere because there's more action to come.